Now let's solve example 1b. So we're going to apply again here cross product or cross multiplication method. So we would multiply x and x minus 1. We just need to cross equal to the product of 2x plus 7 and x minus 5. So we will just simplify both sides of the equation. So x times x, so that is x squared. X times negative 1, that is negative x. That's equal to, here, distributive property, 2x times x. So that is 2x squared. 2x times negative 5, so that's negative 10x. 7 times x, that's positive 7x. And then 7 times negative 5, that's negative 35. So we will just simplify this part first. So 2x, negative 10 plus 7x, that's negative 3x minus 35. Copy the left side of the equation, x squared minus x. Now if you try to see here, okay, we need to simplify first the variables with the power of 2 or with the degree of 2, okay? So that's x squared, that's 2x squared. So this is smaller, so we get rid of that. Get rid of that, that's positive. So we subtract x squared on both sides, x squared on both sides. So we have now negative x is equal to x squared minus 3x minus 35. Now, look at this. So in every rule, there is an exemption. So in our class, I told you that you always get rid of the smaller term. But in this case, look at this. This is negative x and that is negative 3x. Negative 3x is smaller, okay? I can get rid of that and then I will have x on the left side. But look, I can see here that this is a quadratic equation, okay? Now, what do you know about quadratic equation? Quadratic equations can be factored out. Then after factoring, you can get the values of x. So to do that, so in this case, don't get rid of the negative 3x. So in this case, since this is a quadratic equation, you want all the terms to the right side, okay? So to do that, you want to add x here, so you can get rid of that. So add x, so that cancels out. So we have now here a 0 because negative x plus x is 0. It's x squared. Negative 3x plus x, that's negative 2x minus 35. So in this case, to find the value of your x, we need to factor out this quadratic equation here. So to do that, let's apply our guess and check method. So we want to factor out your x. Now you want factors of 35 that you'll end up with a 2. So that's 7 and 5. Okay, so that's negative. So 1 should be negative, but 2 is negative. So 7 will be negative and 5 will be positive. Okay, so from here we can get the values of x. So to do that, let's separate the two factors. So that's x plus 5 and equate it to 0. Okay, so x minus 7, equate that to 0. We subtract 5 on both sides. So we have now x is equal to negative 5. So that's the first value of your x. Now here, add 7 on both sides. X is equal to positive 7. So these are the two possible values of your x. Now to check your answer, you want to plug in your values to your original equation. So we have, let's try x is equal to negative 5 first. So let's try that out. So let's plug in there. So I have negative 5 over 2 times negative 5 plus 7 is equal to negative 5. That's x, so minus 5 over negative 5 minus 1. Let's simplify. So that's negative 5 over 2 times negative 5 is negative 10 plus 7. Negative 5 minus 5 is negative 10 over negative 5 minus 1, that is negative 6. Now simplify here. So that's negative 5 over negative 10 plus 7, that's negative 3. What is 10 over 6? Okay, that will be positive because negative divided by negative will be positive. 10, okay, both are divisible by 2. So we divide them by 2, by 2. So we have now 5 over 3. Look at this. These are both negative, so it will end up with a positive. So 5 over 3 is equal to 5 over 3. So the first value is correct. First value of x is negative 5. Now let's try our second value, which is negative 7. So we have x is equal to, positive 7. So same thing, we plug in the equation. So we have 7 over 2 times 7 plus 7 is equal to 7 minus 5 over 7 minus 1. So 7 over 2 times 7, that is 14, plus 7, that is 21. 7 minus 5, that is 2. 7 minus 1, that is 6. Okay, simplify 7 over 21. Both are divisible by 7, so that will be 1 over 3. 2 over 6, both are divisible by 2, and that is 1 over 3. So both are correct values of your x. The values of x now are negative 5 and positive 7.